Hey everybody, it's Rick with the Excite channel. In this video, I'm going to be covering the equipment that I chose to take on my overseas trip to Thailand to record videos and make YouTube videos. I don't know that it's necessarily the best equipment in the world, but it's the best equipment for me and my needs. It was cost effective, portable, and so far it's worked flawless. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell as I'm a new channel. I'm trying to grow and I really appreciate your support. Thank you, and with that said, let's move forward. One of the first items I purchased was a GorillaPod. This is a really handy little item. I got the smaller version. It's got flexible legs. I found it's very compact. It'll fit inside of my backpack very easy. I've got a military grade backpack that I carry all of my camera equipment in, my computer, that type of thing. It's got a nice pivot head. It locks into place good. The other thing I really liked about it was the mount. The lock-in mount has a level on it, so whenever I hook this up, I can check, I can make sure my phone's level, I can make sure everything's set the way I want it to be set. So far, it's been extremely durable. I've been very, very happy with it, had no issues. It's nice because you can also bend these legs and they'll wrap around trees, they'll wrap around posts, or you can use it just like a standard tripod. So for me, it's been a big thumbs up. Been very happy with it, and I would recommend it for anybody that's looking for a nice, portable, versatile tripod to carry with them to make content. One of the next items that I purchased was audio equipment. I was trying to make up my mind. I tried a wired lavalier mic. I didn't really care for it because I don't like the cable setups. Since I was looking for something portable, now bear in mind this is my travel setup, not what I'm going to use back at home in my studio. But for travel, I just couldn't see to where there was any other solution except a wireless mic combination. So I researched Rode products, and then DJI came out with theirs a year or so ago, and I started researching it. For me, hands down, DJI's wireless mic system was something that just couldn't be beat. These little things are awesome. It's what I'm using right now. My audio may not be perfect because I'm over in Thailand and I'm inside of a house and there's chickens cackling and dogs barking, a lot of outside noise. But as far as the functionality of these, they're awesome. They come in this case. It's hooked up. It's got a plug-in lightning jack that I use on my iPhone, and I plug it in on the phone. I use the mic on myself personally. This acts as a charging bank. It's got a USB-C connector. It's got magnets. It's got clips. It can also be wired into your mirrorless or DSLR camera, whatever, however you want to set it up. This thing's capable of doing it. The other thing I like, it's got a record function. So whenever you're using it, you can set the mics to record. So if you would have something that would say go wrong, you're actually recording to the device itself. So you can still get your audio file, then match it up in post, and you'll be set up okay. So there's a lot of videos out there on these. I'm not going to get into all the tech specs on it. You can find those. There are hundreds and hundreds of videos on them. I just wanted this to give you a general idea of once I researched what I found as travel gear for overseas would work good for me. And since these are rechargeable, put them in and they'll recharge themselves when they start getting low. They'll plug directly into the iPhone. They come with a lot of different options with them that you can see on YouTube. These things are awesome. Again, thumbs up. I highly recommend them. Do your research and see what you think, and comment and let me know. Next on my list was a power bank. I chose this little model. It's a 20,000 milliamp hour. You can see right here it shows you its charge ability. It will keep my iPhone charged up if I run low or charge some of my other accessories, and it'll charge them 2 or 3 times without an issue. This is very important for me to have because since I'm using my iPhone 12 Pro Max to record my videos whenever I'm out, it eats up its battery power pretty quickly. So this was very valuable for that. The other thing I found as I was using this is when I've been traveling through Thailand and driving around, I've been using my Google Maps, my GPS a lot. Well, this just drains the battery on your iPhone or your personal hotspot really, really quick. So this thing was extremely valuable because it had two USB ports and I could plug in two lightning cables to it. I'd run one into my hotspot on an older iPhone I was using, and then I would plug the other one into my iPhone 12 Pro that I was using as my GPS. And this would keep them charged all day long. I could drive with the GPS, I could use my iPhone for video recording, and it was just extremely valuable. Then whenever I'd get someplace at night, I'd plug it in, I'd let the power bank recharge, and boom, I was ready to go the next day. Again, I didn't ever have to worry about running out of power for my phone, GPS, or my hotspot. So thumbs up for this one. So far it's been awesome. It wasn't very expensive. There's all kinds of them out there for sale on Amazon, all kinds of video reviews. I happen to choose this one, and I've been very pleased with my choice so far. So let me know in the comments what you've been using or what you've found to be a good setup for you. Next, let's talk computer equipment. I'm carrying around an older 2017 model MacBook Pro, and it's worked fine. I use iMovie to produce my videos, and yeah, I know they're not perfect, but iMovie works great, and I'm still learning how to use it. It's got a lot of functionality, a lot of good videos out there on it, so you can watch those and learn how to use it. Like I said, I'm still learning how to use it and find that it works extremely good. I did buy a separate SSD card, a 1 terabyte card, because videos eat up a lot of room. So I store all of my YouTube videos or photographs on this Samsung card that I've got, SSD, I shouldn't say card, it's an external hard drive. And it's been great. This way it keeps my MacBook free for my applications or programs I want to run. I store these on here and I don't have to worry about eating up all the space. I also use a Apple wireless keyboard, which I've got right here. You can see it's setting out here. And I carry around a wireless mouse and a small metal mouse pad that I use. I found this to be very versatile, very portable. I can carry it once again in my military backpack, and that way I've got my computer for editing whenever I get the opportunity, and I've got a backup drive. I've also got a place to store all my videos, and it's extremely compact. Guys, don't get ate up with all this tech stuff. This is just my opinion, but I found that it's so easy to get, think you have to have the latest and the greatest. But if you're going out, you're going to travel, you want to create some content, you don't have to have the most expensive MacBook, you don't have to have the most expensive gear. Get what's functional and what you think is going to be durable, functional, and get the job done. And I found that being compact is more important to me than anything. Something that's easy to carry, and if it's easy to carry, I'll carry it with me, and that means I'll use it. If it's not, I've purchased lots of things in the past that I thought, wow, this is so awesome, and I never used it because it was a pain to carry around, it was a pain to set up, and it just didn't work for me. So sometimes that KISS principle is the best, and I keep it as simple as possible, find the things that work for me, and then I repeat. And that seems to work the best for me. So thumbs up on this equipment so far on the older MacBook and iMovie and the external SSD drive. So you guys let me know in the comments what you're using and what you find useful. I'd be really curious to know. I could maybe learn from you and come up with some new ideas of things that I could test in the future. Next up was a mount for my iPhone 12 Pro Max that I use to record most of my videos with. I purchased this little clamp type. You can see the name of it, not sure how to pronounce it, but I really did like it. I'd purchased one previously that was a slide type mount, and I didn't really care for it. I never felt like it was securely holding the phone if I wanted to put it in some precarious position. This mounts to my GorillaPod I'd talked about a little bit earlier, and the thing I like about it is it's got this screw clamp, as you can see, and I can tighten it down. It opens wide enough that I carry my phone in a protective case because these phones are so expensive. So The slider mount didn't quite want to clamp on it where I felt secure with it. So I got this. It was very cost effective. You can find them online. Lots of different manufacturers make them. The biggest thing I recommend is just be sure it'll open up wide enough for the phone you've got. And I recommend the screw down type clamp, because then you can tighten it to the point you feel like it's secure instead of counting on just spring pressure to hold it. So this one, thumbs up. It's worked great. I've enjoyed it. Please list in the comments if you've used something that you find that's been very good as far as a clamp or mount for your iPhone. All right, guys, let's talk drones for a few minutes. I've been an FAA certified Part 107 pilot since its incentive several years ago. I've used a lot of different drones in the United States, and I've taught drone classes at Missouri State University for people that were wanting to learn the different methodologies to get their drone license, how they could use it, why they had to have it to do commercial work, YouTube videos and such. Anything that's for monetary gain, you've got to be licensed. So, of course, I was involved and wanted the drone to take to Thailand with me. I had a Phantom 4 Pro, and that's just way too large. I had a couple of Mavics that I used in training. Still, personally, I felt like they were too large for transport. I went out and bought a Mini 3 Pro, which I gotta say, this is probably one of the best drone investments I've ever made. It is extremely small, compact, and I bought it with the Fly More kit, and I also got this set up. I didn't want to have to use my phone because I use my phone for video recording, so I got it with the built-in monitoring device. Really wise choice. Very bright. I can see it in bright sunlight. I have no issues with it. The nice thing about this smaller drone is not only its portability, but you'll find when you have a bigger drone, people get kind of a funny reaction when they see a drone flying. These things are small, they're not noisy, so they're not as noticeable whenever you're flying them. Let's say you go out and you're on a beach or you're around a temple in Thailand, and you just don't draw a lot of attention to yourself with them. And that's a positive thing, because then you can fly more. You don't have as many people coming up either out of curiosity or because they're just paranoid about it being a drone flying around them. So for me, this has been a great setup. I bought the Fly More kit with 3 batteries with it. It's been a worthwhile investment. I've had absolutely zero issues with it. I use a lot of DJI products, and they've always been extremely good for me. And by the way, they don't sponsor me on any of this. I purchase all this equipment myself. I just base my purchases off of my research, and then try to give you a review of the functionality of if I really find it works for me or not. So I hope this part's helpful. Thumbs up on this drone. It works awesome. And let me know if you use a different drone or if you have something different you use. I'd be interested to know, so I could possibly give it a try and see what I think of it. Last but not least is my DJI Osmo 6 gimbal. At first I didn't know if I really wanted a gimbal or not. I thought about just getting a selfie stick. I tried doing the ninja walk with just holding the iPhone camera. I'm not very good at the ninja walk, evidently. I just didn't like the video quality. I went ahead and I bit the bullet, thought I'd give it a shot, and I purchased it. I haven't regretted it. It's very smooth, very stable, has lots of awesome features to it. Lots of videos out there, guys, you can watch on YouTube that'll give you a lot of good tech specs, much better than what I'm going to give you. I can just tell you, from a general standpoint, it's portable, it's very functional, has a lot of awesome features, and I would definitely be checking them out on some of these other videos. I haven't regretted my purchase with it. I give it a great big thumbs up, don't regret it at all, and I use it very frequently. So if you've liked this video, please like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. It will really help me keep creating content. I'm a new channel, I'm trying to grow, and leave me comments. I'd really like to know if there's something I can do to make the videos more productive for you, where you feel like they're more helpful to you. That's the whole purpose of this, is I want to try to take my experiences and help save you time and trouble. So this is Rick with the Excite channel, signing off. See you soon.